No One Saw a Thing is a Sundance 6-episode docuseries about Ken Rex McElroy. If you're unfamiliar, he was the town bully of a small town called Skidmore, Missouri. And he had a rap sheet as long as my arm, multiple felonies from manslaughter to rape to arson, vandalism, cow rustling, what's it called? And a few other things. But essentially, one day while he was sitting in his truck with his wife, several people walked up to him with weapons and shot him to death. They never caught the people, and even though his wife was sitting right there and she pointed out the killers, justice was never found because there's a lot of corruption maybe, or just incompetence. But this documentary series explores that. The story of Ken Rex McElroy has always been pretty interesting because it's a case of vigilante justice. The first 3 episodes explore the murder case. Who was there? You know, the facts always vary. People say 40 witnesses, 50, 60. But there's a lot of people just standing around, essentially. And there are rumors of the sheriff being part of it. There's like a town council meeting where they got together and they plan to kill him. Criminal conspiracy. There's this docuseries is legitimate because they actually have interviews with all of the people, Ken's children and wife, and other people that were there on the day of, witnesses or people that live there. So that has a legitimacy by having the footwork of finding all these people. However, the last 3 episodes focus on 3 different murders that happened 19 years later. We also dive into the aftermath of the FBI showing up and stuff like that, and also another vigilante case that happened before Ken Rex McElroy. But the last 3 episodes kind of take the focus away and try to make the case that because of the vigilante actions, it sort of splintered the community a little bit, and the murder tourism didn't help, and 3 grisly murders in 3 years, in 2000, 2001 and 2002, would kill the town. Didn't quite like this aspect of the series because I'm here for Ken Rex McElroy stuff, but you definitely get a lot of information about the man. They do a good job of also humanizing him too. You know, he's portrayed as like this vicious monster, and he was also played by Brian Dennehy in a television movie called In Broad Daylight, based off the book written. However, you know, he's still a father and a husband, and you get to see his grown-up children, his wife, talk about him as a normal human being. And they also have the family bias where she's all like, he was just a regular human man. I don't know why people would want to shoot him in his truck like 10 times. So overall, a really fascinating docuseries that veers a little off course in its topic, but it's still a really interesting watch. Definitely enjoyed this one.